This is a very important video. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, what is the number of times that you can masturbate in a day? Is there a male masturbation time limit per day? Or how many times should you masturbate? Or should you masturbate at all? Now, this is an important video because, let's look at masturbation and let's try to understand masturbation as a behavior or as a habit. What's the origin of masturbation? Now, the earliest mention of masturbation basically goes back, all the way to the Egyptian history, right? So, there was a god called Atum, right? If you look at the image on the right, the god Atum basically masturbated and made two other gods because he was feeling horny and he was, kind of feeling very down and bored. And, he's considered the god of existence as well as the god of post-existence, right? The Egyptians worshipped him. And there was also a ritual culture in Egypt where, the pharaoh and, his guys, his tribe of people used to masturbate into the river in paying respects to the god of Atum or the god Atum, based on the masturbatory behavior. But historically, the practice of masturbation, across different religions, like religions like Zoroastrianism, religions like Christianity, religions like, maybe even Islam and a lot of religions, right? Zoroastrianism has condemned the whole habit of masturbation or the whole thing around masturbation, right? It's been looked upon as a very shameful and disgusting behavior. It's not something which has been, kind of appreciated or, many doctors today and many scientists and many, great, many clinical psychologists are, actually saying that masturbation is now, as a part of normal adult sexual development. The truth is otherwise. Masturbation is a part of normal adult sexual development, but it has to be let go at a particular certain age or at, beyond a certain particular age. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because a lot of great thinkers, a lot of great philosophers, and people, eminent scientists, and eminent people have actually condemned the process of masturbation for a particular reason. And it's not just that. Now we have recent clinical literature suggesting that masturbation can actually lead to pornographic addiction, masturbation addiction, and overall sexual satisfaction scores for both men and women who engage in masturbatory behavior is just not up to the mark as when compared with partnered sexual intercourse. So how many times should you masturbate a day? I'm very sad, I'm very sorry to say this. Many doctors are actually putting out videos saying that it's okay to masturbate 5 times a day, 6 times a day, hey, even 10 times a day. It's completely fine. Masturbate, jerk yourself off. I'm sorry. I would not recommend you to go for masturbatory behavior at all. The only good advantage I see with masturbation is if you're single and you're lonely and say you're not able to get a partner and you have no way to release your sexual tension. Masturbation to some extent can help you can help you to some extent because maybe it will help you avoid go out to commercial sex workers, engage in casual intercourse or one night stands, and maybe it reduces the risk of an STD transmission. But maybe, right, just maybe, I mean, if you keep your mind engaged and busy enough, you probably the desire is probably not going to get the better of you. Now, how can you say that masturbation is technically it's okay to masturbate 5 times a day, it's okay to masturbate 3 times a day? No, guys. I would recommend not masturbating at all. You try to go with the no-fap technique. The no-fap technique actually works. You don't want to masturbate at all, because masturbation has been historically condemned. And even there are a lot of recent studies, and I'm going to make a lot of videos on masturbation. There are a lot of studies that clearly say that masturbatory habits are not helpful, and also from my clinical experience, I've seen thousands and thousands of patients. I've asked everyone, every single one of them, I've asked, how does masturbation make you feel? And a large proportion, or 85 to 90% of them, are frankly disgusted with themselves after the masturbatory habit or after the masturbatory behavior. I hope this answers your question. How many times should you masturbate in a day? No, you don't have to masturbate in a day at all. You masturbate once a month till once in 2 months, only if you have to. Otherwise, try to avoid masturbation, avoid all type of masturbatory practice. Once you enter into masturbation, from a neurological perspective, what basically happens is you are giving, you're training your brain to be aroused to pornographic content and sexually explicit material. The kind of visual arousal you get from that kind of content, you're never going to get from your stable marital partner or your stable partner. Remember that you will have porn induced erectile dysfunction if you involve in masturbatory behavior. So try to avoid masturbation at all costs. This is Dr. Shah. Vanakkam, namaste. I'll catch you back later in the next video and see you soon.